style and quickness inside the ring, Camacho captured 4 world championships in 3 different weight divisions, fighting the likes of De La Hoya, Chavez, Duran, and Trinidad. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we honor Macho Camacho with a memorial 10 count. We ask that you please rise and remain silent as we toll the count of 10 in memory of Hector Camacho. Thank you, and may you rest in peace.
His wins and losses you'll be reading about in the newspapers or on the web tomorrow. What's most unforgettable about Camacho was the style that he brought to the ring. Not just his style of fighting, but his personal style at a moment when exhibitionism of the kind which we now see as point of the realm in boxing had not yet really originated to the degree to which it now exists. Hector Camacho pushed that envelope and brought it into the forefront. His outfits were outrageous. His jewelry was omnipresent and exhibitionistic. His body was beautiful. His style was balletic. He danced as well as fought. And at the end of the day, his pure self-centeredness was as much an asset as it was a drawback. It was the vanity, the narcissism, which helped to produce a great fighting style, and particularly early on, a kind of acrobatic physical quality that not many fighters have. Max Kellerman, your final memories of Hector Camacho.
Camacho will be seen ultimately as a what could have been type of fighter. Had only he avoided drugs and alcohol, stayed on the straight and narrow, had only he just been someone else. And yeah, that's all true. But what I remember about Hector Camacho, when he was coming up through the ranks, first as an amateur, and then as a streaking young pro out of Spanish Harlem, when he was blitzing Bazooka Limon. Yeah, Limon was older, 130-pound champion. But the way Camacho just destroyed him, when he moved up to lightweight, 1985, and shut out Jose Luis Ramirez, a good veteran belt holder with a lot of power, fellow southpaw. Camacho was a phenom that in my lifetime, in terms of raw physical ability, I've seen on 2 other occasions. A young Mike Tyson and a young Roy Jones Jr. And that's how I'm going to remember Hector Camacho, Jim.
Roy Jones, he couldn't hit like you could, but his outfits influenced some of your gorgeous trunks. I know that.
Yes, it did. To me, he brought something to the game that no other could have brought. He brought flashness, but how to approach the ring. He made you look at TV just to see what Hector Camacho was going to come in the ring with that night. It definitely changed my image of how you prepare yourself before you go in the ring. If you look good, feel good, good things happen. That's what I'll always remember you for.
And let's take a look at a list of some of the prominent opponents with whom Camacho was in the ring. And here Roy Jones, it's sort of a who's who list, but he didn't fight the top names on this list in their prime or his.
Right, the only fight on this list that qualifies is 2 guys in their prime, Camacho and Rosario. And Rosario's credited with turning Camacho into a safety-first fighter because he hurt Camacho twice in a very close fight. Camacho got the decision. The rest of these guys, De La Hoya was in his prime, Camacho was old, Leonard was at the end, Camacho was younger, Duran was at the end, Trinidad Chavez were using Camacho for his name. Ray Mancini is an example of a fight that took place, Camacho-Mancini, after its expiration date. Because there was a time when Camacho-Mancini was second in the sport only to a potential Leonard Hagler fight. So I hope that Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao are listening, because by the time that fight took place, people basically didn't care anymore.
All right, let's turn our attention now to the main event here between Robert Guerrero and Andre Berto.